Today we are going to learn a bit about rhinoceros, the second heaviest land mammal in the world. In this video you will see what are their features and their habitats. Rhinoceros is characterized by its nasal horn or horns, which are weapons used in intra-specific conflict and also against enemies such as large predators and human. The horn of rhinos are in structure and position quite different from the horn-like organs of other ungulates. They consist of a tight mass of keratin fibers. Keratin fiber is a protein fiber that is also found in human hair and in fingernails. The African rhinos have no other weapon but their horns, while in the Asian species the almost tusk-like incisors, which are called tushes, are also used in fighting and can inflict deep and serious wounds. Unlike the majority of ungulates, who can survey the entire surroundings with their eyes, the rhinos have poor eyesight. In contrast, their sense of smell is very keen and their hearing quite acute. Rhinos are bulky animals, yet their trot and gallop are both powerful and elastic. They can cope with very rough terrains. The Indian and Javan rhinos can cross deep morasses. Some areas where Javan and Sumatran rhinos live are hilly, but they can climb very steep and sometimes slippery slopes of those areas too. All rhinos push through dense and thorny vegetation like armored trucks. They are all pachyderms. Pachyderm is a type of animal with a very thick skin. For example, an elephant. Their thick skin serves as an armor against lions and tigers and when moving through thorny thickets. In fact, in the Indian and Javan rhino, the skin resembles the armor of a medieval warrior, consisting of armor-like plates with deep folds as flexible joints between them. The skin of all rhinos but the Sumatran is hairless. Only the tip of their tail has a hairy brush and the ears have fringes of hair in all species. Sumatran rhino's case is unique in this situation. Rough, long, scanty hair grows on the body of the Sumatran rhino. In adults, it may be rubbed off on the back and the sides. Rhinos once roamed many places throughout Europe, Asia and Africa and were known to early Europeans who depicted them in cave paintings. At the beginning of the 20th century, 500,000 rhinos roamed Africa and Asia. By 1970, rhino numbers dropped to 70,000 and today around 27,000 rhinos remain in the wild. Very few rhinos survive outside national parks and reserves due to persistent poaching and habitat loss over many decades. Three species of rhino, which are black rhino, Javan rhino and Sumatran rhinos, are critically endangered. Today, a small population of Javan rhinos is found in only one national park on the northern tip of the Indonesian island of Java. A mainland subspecies of the Javan rhino was declared extinct in Vietnam in 2011. Successful conservation efforts have led to an increase in the number of Indian rhinos from around 200 at the turn of the 20th century to around 4,000 today. The greater one-horned rhino is one of the Asia's biggest success stories, with their status improving from endangered to vulnerable following significant population increases. However, the species still remains under threat from poaching for its horn and from habitat loss and degradation. In Africa, southern white rhinos, once thought to be extinct, now thrive in protected sanctuaries and are classified as near threatened. But the western black rhino and northern white rhinos have recently become extinct in the wild. The only two remaining northern white rhino are kept under 24-hour guard in Olpajeta Conservancy in Kenya. But sadly, those two rhinos are both female. They are 34-year-old Najin and her daughter Fatu. They are the last two remaining northern whites, a subspecies of white rhino that once thrived across Central Africa before poaching wiped them out. Black rhinos have doubled in number over the past 2 decades from their low point of fewer than 2,500 individuals. But total numbers are still a fraction of the estimated 100,000 that existed in the early parts of the 20th century. The present critical situation of the rhinos is caused by human alone, where human destroyed the forest to cultivate the land, and the rhinos were attracted to the plantations, and human did not tolerate such competition. Big game hunters and collectors also contributed a great deal in reducing the already dwindling numbers, and the trade in rhino horns and skins for Chinese magical medicine still encourages poachers to hunt all 5 rhino species in their last reserves. So this was it. Some information about rhinos and the problems they are facing in their life. If you liked the video, then don't forget to press the like button and subscribe button. I will meet you amazing people in my next video. So until then, goodbye everyone and take care.